It has to run 9 feet to get across the street. Find out how much time it will take to cover 9 feet and find the value in the nearest hundredth of a second. Nearest hundredth of a second. I'm being loud enough. Nearest hundredth of a second. Okay? Now, I know it's a very easy peasy problem, but it's a right candidate to get anybody down. Yeah, you got an answer?
Oh no, I'm still solving.
Okay. Yeah, Michelle.
I think it's 0.75 milliseconds. No, not milliseconds, like 0.75 seconds.
Okay. So, 0.75 seconds. And that's why I was repeating. Make sure that your answer is to the nearest hundredth of a second. Yeah, Dikshita.
I think the answer is 0.70 milliseconds.
0.70? 0.70?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How about you, Pranav? No, you have to be concerned about your answer only, because you will get marks only for your whatever you do. Okay. Don't be concerned about anybody else. That is my job. If I find something not being right, not being wrong, or being wrong, I will teach. That is what I'm here for. So for anybody, oh, you made a mistake. Don't be concerned about anybody else. Be concerned about yourself. Okay, that's what matters. Yeah, Pranav.
I got 0.8.
You got 0.8. What?
Seconds.
Seconds. So, yeah.
I got 0.75 seconds.
0.75 seconds. So, one thing I must praise everybody in the class for is nobody has told me any other unit other than seconds. I heard a millisecond in the beginning, but that was a mistake. That got fixed. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, Gitesh.
I got 0.75 seconds.
0.75 seconds. Okay, 0.75, I'll give you a gift of 0. So that becomes 0.05 seconds. Okay?
What's the difference between if I put 0.75 seconds and 75 milliseconds?
I will come to that.
Okay.
The difference is this, that a question that is asked in the classroom is, what is the difference between 0.75 seconds and or 75 milliseconds? My answer to that is, you will get a 0, because the question asked is, find out the value in the hundredth of second. If the question says find out the value in hundredth of second, you have to answer in hundredth of second. Okay? Even if there is no conceptual difference, but if question says tell me the distance between Biren's and Arab's house in miles, you will not say that in kilometers. As simple as that. Yeah? Alright, yeah, Pranav.
Can I change my answer to 0.75?
Yeah. So what I was coming to is, when I see this problem and when everybody solved, many of you got 0.75, some of you got 0.7, some of you got 0.8 also. Yeah? And that is what is called unity in diversity. We are all together. Okay? But then that unity is not going to be given, or the diversity is not to be given much weightage when you guys appear for an exam. Your answer has to be right. Okay? So that is why I keep on telling you guys, or annoying you guys rather, saying I don't care about the answer. I don't trust anybody.
You want Tran?
I don't want Tran also. I don't trust anybody. I will solve it all myself always.
What about Tran then? Do you trust Tran?
Blabbering, not allowed. I'll use Tran when I need. Okay? So 12 feet per second is the speed of the squirrel, and it has to cover 9 feet. The question is how long it will take to cover this much distance. Find out in the hundredth of a second, nearest hundredth of a second. Meaning I can go to hundredth of a second, meaning I can go to 2 digits. This is what I know by reading it. So this is, I have been given the speed. I know how much distance I have to cover. and this is the format in which I have to answer it. Now, before I try solving it, I have read this enough. I am doing my analysis that okay, this is my speed, this is the distance, meaning I can cover this much distance in 1 second. So how much time I will take for finding this out? Okay, that seems easy. So 12 feet I can cover in 1 second. 1 feet I can cover in 1/12 of a second. I have to cover 9 feet. So 9 feet, I will take 9 times of this time. So 1/12 into 9 seconds. Okay. So this gives me 3/4. And 3/4, when we convert this into decimals, you all know the chicken egg story, meaning 3 I have to divide by 4. If you remember the chicken egg story, I don't have 3 is smaller than 4. How do I divide? I call up chicken. Chicken comes to my rescue. This decimal is nothing but a chicken that keeps laying 1 egg at a time. As soon as I put a decimal, it lays 1 egg here. This became 30. 4 7 are 28. What is remaining? 2. And the chicken lays 1 egg at a time. It lays 1 egg here and it will keep going on till I need it. Okay, 1 egg at a time. 4 5 are 20. Done. I don't need chicken's help anymore.
It's all done.
So my answer is 0.75. Now start dancing. Dance class will start after 6. So that is that joke. Yeah, Gitesh.
You can also do distance divided by speed.
Same thing. So see, I am not, see, distance divided by speed. That is obviously a mathematical formula. And I, being a math teacher, I try to stay away from formulas. I believe in deriving formula or conceptualizing things to solve it. It's very simple. Okay, 12 feet per second is my speed. That means I will need 1 second for 12 feet. What you have to find? 9 feet. How long will it take for 9 feet? Okay. So 12 feet in 1 second. 1 feet in 1/12 of a second. 9 feet in 9 times of the time I'm taking for 1 feet. That's it. There's no formula needed. Let me complete. So I got this 3/4, and I have a very nice kiddish way of chicken egg theory for converting to decimal, where the chance of it going wrong is less. Okay. So it gave me 0.75. I got this. Meaning I have got hundreds of fractions here already, meaning till 2 decimals. That's what the ask was. If it would have said find out in thousandths of a second, I would have just put a 0 to make it this. If it says 10th of a second, then I will do rounding. This is 5 or more. So this 7 will become 8. So depending on what my question is, it is a very, I would say, below par question for you guys. But interestingly, you can come across this kind of question in SAT also. And this question is not about the difficulty level. This question is all about the amount of seriousness you put while solving the problem. How much eye for detail you keep in consideration for solving things. Okay? Yeah, you have a
So
question.
my science question, so my science class, we had like the same thing. Equals speed equals distance divided by time. We're saying velocity
Leave it there.
or acceleration.
Leave it there. Leave it there. See, like in many of you would have seen your parents watching Indian TV shows, right? Where somebody says something and then the person moves the head 3 times, right? Like the Indian TV shows. So same thing here. I have to repeat myself. Leave it there. It was sounding like the repeat of the Indian TV shows. All right. Coming back to what did we do? Nothing.
Or problem.
We were just trying to solve a word problem with a very calm head. There was nothing fancy about it, nothing tricky about it. Only thing was how much eye of detail we were having to approach this problem. Okay? If I have to take credit for teaching you something, I'll get a 0 credit for whatever we have done. We just re-looked at how do you approach a problem that you have at hand. Everybody was able to follow me?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes, sir.
Makes sense? Okay. Praneeth, you're with me?
Yes, sir.
Was it relatable enough?
I mean, I think I got the wrong question from the internet. So I have another question that was on one of the assignments I was given.
Okay.
So
Can you read it for me?
okay, so a sound wave travels through iron at a rate of 5,120 meters per second.
Sound wave traverses through iron at a speed of?
At a rate of 5,120 meters per second.
Okay.
At what rate does the sound wave travel in kilometers per hour?
Oh, so at what rate the sound wave travel in kilometers per hour?
Yeah.
Okay, very simple. I will not solve it.
It would be faster.
Solve it and show me the answer. Show me the approach.
Wait.
Blabbering has 0 credits.
What did you say, kilometer?
Yeah, kilometer per hour.
What did you put next to that?
Iron.
Oh.
The sound, again, let me read the question. Like I keep bragging about this thing, that you have to read, analyze, and then recall Nike.
Just do it.
So, read it. So, I'm just reading it for you guys. Sound wave travels through iron at a speed of 5120 meters per second. Find out what will be the speed in kilometers per hour. And again, this is not a difficult question. If any of you are thinking it's difficult, take that out of your mind. Just try doing it. Yeah, Gitesh. Go ahead. The what you call the wisdom will not come from the roof. You have to do it.
Wouldn't it be in like decimals?
No.
I don't know. You figure it out. For me, the question is simple. I have the speed given in meter per second. It says find out what will be the speed in kilometer per hour.
0.307200.
0 point
3072000.
leave it there. Okay, enough. 4 digits enough.
Kilometers per
I don't want to go beyond this. Now, a message, a very clear and a strong message, a very friendly message to each one of you. Whoever is able to solve the question quickly, that's fine. That's a good news. But then, if you are able to solve the things quickly, use that to your advantage. Meaning, whatever you have done, if you have done it quickly, review, go through it again, just to see did you miss something. Okay, your teacher might be dumb, your teacher might be superstar. Regardless of that, what matters is how you are solving it, right? So if you are able to solve things quickly, if you have the habit of doing fast, whatever time you are saving, use that for review. That's my advice to each one of you. That will help. So whoever solved it, review it. Read the question again. I'm reading it for you. There is nothing, it's not written anywhere. Sound wave traverses through iron at a speed of 5120 meter per second. What will be the speed in kilometer per hour? Yes, sir.
There's another one.
Yeah.
It's called
You said real.
partial speed.
You said real quick.
You should read it. Do you know a person named partial speed?
Did you solve it? So that this is called unreasonable use of time. You have time. You are engaging with your teacher for a nice discussion, but you're not using the time to solve it. Yes, Vishal.
It's in decimals, so like the nearest to the tens and everything rounded up, I got 82,400. I'm at 82. No, 8,240
8,240 what?
kilometers.
Only kilometers?
Wait, 1 kilo.
You
I,
worry about your answer, dude.
I was asking how many is 1 kilometers.
The question was, find out the speed in kilometer per hour.
Oh, it's not okay.
So hour is missing in your answer, Vishal. Is it 8240 kilometers per hour?
yeah, my bad.
No. See, I'm just kind of forcing you guys to be more specific because unit is a very important thing. Okay, I mean, no matter what, it will keep on being your friend or keep on haunting you like a ghost, but you cannot ignore it.
I got to the everyone was not to chase you.
Yes, Shreyan. Are you close?
No, I'm still solving it.
Okay. Gitesh, what is your answer?
I don't know how to do it.
You don't know how to do it? See, let me do one thing. Let me do a trick with some of you. So, suddenly we are trying to solve a simple problem. Okay, it's called a rate problem. Yeah, Dikshita.
I got 5.12 kilometers per hour.
Okay. So, Sanvi, since you have joined just now, we are trying to solve few rate problems. The question here was, it says the sound wave travels through iron at a speed of 5120 meter per second. Find out what will be the speed in kilometer per hour. Okay. So sound wave travels through iron at a speed of 5120 meter per second. Find out what will be the speed in kilometer per hour. So Gitesh, for you also, again, if I read it one more time, if you hear it carefully, wisdom will come through the screen, not through the roof. So yeah, I'm just putting it like. So the speed is 5120 meter per second. So every second it travels this many meters. Says find out the speed in kilometer per hour. So give it a try, Gitesh, okay? Even if you think this is something that you don't know at all, still try doing something. Okay?
I want to change my answer.
Yes, sir. Tell me how much it will be.
18,432
What?
kilometers per hour.
Okay. See how nagging I am, right? I have to be.
How is it?
Take this. Yeah.
Mine was 0.172531.
0.17.
0.172531.
What? Kilometer.
Second.
Don't be concerned about others. Let him complete. Yeah. See, I will be one of the most annoying teacher, and I will continue being that till I hear the unit clearly from you. Because if you say this millimeter per second, that is a different value. Miles per second, that is a different value altogether. That's why.
Meters per second.
Meters per second. But why do you need meter per second? This is given in meter per second already. And the question was how much the speed it will be. How much will be the speed if you have to say that in kilometer per hour. So did you convert this to kilometer per hour?
I converted.
So then if you convert it, then your answer has to be in kilometer per hour. That's why I'm saying I'll be a very annoying teacher till I hear it from you. Is it kilometer per hour? Okay. And you have to be very clear about it, okay? Because the distance between your house and my house is 2 miles. It cannot be 2 millimeters. You know the difference, right? Yeah. Yes, Tanu. Tanu, go ahead, tell me your answer. Oh, sorry, Vivan.
Sir, I got 18,222.2 repeated.
18,222 point something. What?
0.2 repeated.
0.2 repetitive, okay. And that is of what? 18,222.2 of what?
Kilometers per hour.
Kilometers per hour, okay. Okay. Yes, Hanvi.
I got 307.3 kilometers per hour.
307.2 kilometers per hour.
That's what I got.
You got 0.307200.
Yeah, 0.0000.
So of what? This is kilometer per hour?
Yeah.
So see the difference. She said 307.2 kilometer per hour.
Ah.
You got 0.30722 kilometer per hour. So there is a difference.
So they have the same digits.
Yeah, Vasundhara, I have not heard from you, beta. Vasundhara is not wanting to answer the question. Praneet, what was your answer?
So at first I thought the answer was 5.12 kilometers per hour, and then I was like, maybe not. And then I did it again, and I added another factor, and I got 18,430 kilometers per hour.
Okay. And fine. See, all the options that I wrote here, right? My dream state or yeah.
I got 5.12 kilometers per hour.
5.12 kilometers per hour. See, I got so many options. I got one more option now.
No.
Yeah.
I got 0.172531. I already said.
You got your set already.
Oh yeah.
No extra value for repeating the same question twice. It's not that okay if you get 5 questions in an examination hall, in an examination, and instead of solving 5 questions, you give 5 answers for the same one question, it doesn't give you the same score.
I know.
Okay, alright. Let's stop it there. Now, I'm an annoying teacher, as I always say. So, no try. So, as I always say, I don't trust anybody. Yeah, Gitesh, you got something?
Yes.
How much?
I got 85,333.33 repeated.
Of what?
Kilometers per hour.
Kilometers per hour. Say it loud. Because when you try keeping it low, many of you did that, okay? This much kilometers per hour because you're not confident.
Yeah, and also
You have to say kilometer per hour loud and clear because that is the most important part of the information. Hold it. Now it's time for the teacher to do the job. I got so many answers and I got confused. And that's the reason why I don't trust anybody. And I want none of you to trust anybody else either. Always believe in your own instinct and solution ability. Okay. Can you stop your pravachan right away? Yeah. Everybody knows what is pravachan, right? It's a Hindi word which means
Is it Sanskrit?
Hindi Sanskrit word. I'm starting from scratch. The sound travels through iron at a speed of 5120 meter per second. Find out the speed in kilometer per hour. Okay. Don't laugh at me if I solve it like a child. And I believe in doing that. The speed of the sound is 5120 meter per second in iron. Find out the speed in hour. What it means to me as a toddler is at what will be the speed of this wave in kilometer per hour, meaning how many kilometers it will travel in 1 hour. Yeah, that is what we mean. Speed in second, meaning it will travel that much distance in 1 second. Speed in hour means it will travel that much distance in an hour. And this question is very specific, saying, okay, tell me the speed in kilometer per hour, meaning whatever distance it covers in 1 hour, convert that to kilometers. As simple as that. Now, what we know is kilo of anything means 1000. 1 kilogram means 1000 gram. Kilo of a gram. Okay. 1 kilometer is a kilo of a meter. So 1000 of meter. Kiloliter is kilo of a liter. That is 1000 liter. Okay. So I'm just I know you guys know it. I'm just making sure that we don't lose track of this either. Now go back. Other thing is we have this distance in second. It says find out the distance in kilometer per hour. So we know 1 kilometer equals to 1000 meters. This is one conversion we know. And we are in second. It says find it in hour, and we also know that 1 hour equals to 60 minutes.
67.
60 minutes.
Oh, my bad.
And 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. So if I have to convert hour to seconds, that will be 1 hour will be equal to 60 minutes, and every minute is 60 seconds. So this is my conversion. So 1 hour equals 3600 seconds. Okay. This conversion we have to just make sure that we don't end up overlooking this. The speech is not over yet. Keep your clap towards the end of the speech. So I've been given the speed in meter per second. I have to convert that to kilometer per hour. Meaning I have to find out how much it travels this much meters in 1 second. How many kilometers it will travel in 1 hour. Let's go step by step. Let's first figure out how much distance it will cover in 1 hour, and then we'll see if we want to convert that to kilometer. So now simple. In 1 second it travels 5120 meters. This is what it is. I've just written the same thing, nothing new. Now that means we know that 1 hour equals 3600 seconds. We found that out, right?
Can I change my answer?
It's okay now. Even if you change, I'm not going to write it.
Yeah.
So your wisdom, keep it to yourself. I was just explaining one of my students. Okay.
Yeah.
Let the teacher and student thing remain with the teacher and student. When I'm teaching you, it is between you and me. Okay. Shreya doesn't have to say anything. If I'm teaching Shreya, telling something to Shreya, this is only between me and Shreya. Okay. Others don't have to poke into it.
Because I'm not my teacher.
Hold it there. Alright, so coming back to this, what we are trying to recall is 1 hour equals to 3600 seconds that we found out, right? So now coming back to this one, it says 5120 meter per second, meaning in 1 second it travels this many meters. So if I'm talking about 1 hour, it will travel, which is 1 hour equal to 3600 seconds, it will travel 5120 multiplied by 3600, this many meters. In 1 second it travels 5120 meters. In 1 hour, which is equal to 3600 seconds, it will travel 5120 into this many meters. Yeah? Which means 5120 into 3600 meters. So the sound which has this speed, meaning it travels this many meters in 1 second, will travel this many meters in 1 hour. Okay? So basically if I have to just say what is the speed in hour, I can say this many meters per hour. But the question is, tell me the speed of this in kilometers per hour. Now coming back to the second point, we know that 1 kilometer equals 1000 meter, or we can say 1000 meter equals 1 kilometer. We have to find out this many meters equals to how many kilometers. Correct? Everybody with me? Hands down.
I did it already.
Yeah, that's okay. I mean, you doing it is of no use now.
Yeah, because you
Uh,
your answer.
Okay. So we got to know this many meters it travels per hour. We have to find out this in kilometers. So this is my relationship between kilometer and meter. So 1000 meter equals 1 kilometer. This is what we know. Now 1 meter equals 1 by 1000 kilometer. Agree? So you find out the value of 1 unit. You have to find out the value of this many units, right? 1 unit is this many kilometers. This many units will be how many kilometers? So 5120. I'm not changing anything, okay? Just to avoid doing much of a calculation. This many meters equal to 1 by 1000 into 5120 into 3600. This many kilometers. Meaning the sound wave is traveling at this many meters per hour. I'm trying to convert this meter into kilometer. So we know that 1000 meter equals 1 kilometer. 1 meter will be equal to 1 by 1000 kilometer. So this many meter will be whatever is the value of 1 meter multiplied by that many meter. Now, why did I do this? Because I am lazy. I don't want to do this multiplication now and then we do division here. Here, now I got a quick thing. I can knock off the zeros at the end. 2 zeros here, 2 zeros here. So this will, we have 1 zero here plus 2 zeros here. You have 3 zeros here. This is another thing apart from tic-tac-toe that you can apply. Okay? So I'll explain that to you guys also. So now I got this equals 512 multiplied by 36. Whatever is the value for this, let's calculate it so that you can check who got the right answer and who had a bit of oversight. 6 2 are 12, 6 1 6 plus 1 7, 6 5 is 30, 3 2 are 6, 3 1 are 3, 3 5 are 15, 2 13, 4 8 1. 18,432 kilometer per hour. That's the answer.
I got the same answer.
So who all got this answer? Oh, hands down, hands down. The speech is not over yet.
You said like 117, 917.
So whoever got this answer got it right,
Good job.
and whoever did not get this, I'm sorry, Vita?
I got the same answer.
Okay. So look at this one. There's nothing tricky, nothing complicated here. Only thing is you have to just make sure that you assemble yourself and do it one by one. See, unit conversion. 1 kilometer equals to 1000 meter. Everybody knows. There's nothing new that I have taught you guys. 1 hour equals to 3600 seconds. That everybody knows. I just put it one more time. Right? And the question says, see, look at the way they're trying to complicate this question, right? They're saying sound wave travels through iron at a speed of 5120 meter per second. Find out the speed in kilometer per hour. As soon as you hear the word sound wave, it looks like, it's like a astrophysics question, right? A science, deep research oriented question. But that was just a trick to confuse us. And that is where reading the question multiple times makes it look easier. Okay? I read that question a couple of times and then I read, oh, this is a simple question. It's given in meter per second. It's asking us to convert that to kilometer per hour. That's it. Okay? So if it's given meter per second, let's say if they would have asked, convert that to meter per, kilometer per minute. Fine. It travels this many meters in 1 second. How many meters in 60 seconds, which is 1 minute? So once you get that, convert that to kilometer, done. Yeah. So did I make sense? Did I help you guys clear some dust somewhere?
Yeah.
I can guarantee I did not teach anything new. I'm only kind of guiding you guys to make sure that you don't take a wrong path when you're solving a problem. Yep. Praneeth, Vasundhara, Vishal, everybody with me? Sanvi? Vasundhara doesn't like fighting with her teacher. Vasundhara never says anything.
Do I need to say everything?
Yeah? Vasundhara? No response. See, I have a very bad habit of making sure that I keep nagging each one of you, and that's the only way I get confidence that whatever I'm teaching is actually reaching. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. I say good job.
Happy? So, see, in some part of India, I'll not call out the names, but in some part of India, we keep a lot of funny names also. Like, my place, you'll find a lot of funny names. Go to southern part of India, you'll find some funny names. You go to northern part of India, you'll find some funny names. You go to West Bengal side, you'll find some funny names. So there's few states where even they keep names like Happy Singh. Happy. You'll have the kid's name itself Happy. So whenever somebody does anything mischievous and becomes happy about it, I'll start calling them Happy. You too at times. Okay. Alright, so that was that joke. Anyways, spare me for that. Let's move on. So Praneeth, was it understandable? Were you able to relate? Follow?
Yeah. Yeah.
So now comes the thumb rule or the most annoying part of my teaching. Okay? I have made it short. I kept the t out of the equation. Okay? Trusting yourself is something that you have to have in your personality. Okay?
I didn't even know the T.
Trust has to be a part of your personality. If you are coming for learning maths, if you are going to school, you are going with the intent that yes, you have to learn. And you have to believe always that you are good, you are the best. Any question, word problem, this is specifically for word problem actually. Okay? You will see that any question, read it a couple of times. Trust me, when Praneeth started reading that question for me, it was sounding 3 times more difficult than what it became after I did a couple of times. Okay? So reading the question, make sure that you read the question enough.
To seem confident.
Make your plan, analyze and make your plan, and then you jump to solving it. That's the only thing I have to say. And going forward, Tran will become Ran. How you ran in the examination hall, that's what dictates how much score you will get. How you ran in the class, how did you ran in the examination hall, how you ran while solving the paper. Arif?
Oh, sorry.
No, Arif, when I come to you, it has to be zipped immediately. No extension of the discussion, okay? Because I am pointing out, it's not only for you, for everybody. When I see that the discussion is going in the wrong direction, I will come to zip, and that has to zip immediately. It's not like the car is running and you are applying the brake, it slowly stops. No, it has to stop then and there. This is digital world. On or off, that's it. Alright, so coming back to read, analyze, and then recall your famous shoe brand. Alright, so now if you guys have any questions, okay, so I'm kind of forcing this idea onto you guys, saying that I will not solve any word problem right now, okay, because whatever we did, you would have seen I did not use even smallest level of intelligence for solving it. These were just with some basic discipline that I used, okay. Use the same approach, try solving some more problems, and come back to me if you find a reason for me to help on those, okay? Yeah, on the word problems. And not only for Praneeth, it was Praneeth, thanks to Praneeth that he got me reason to do something. But for everybody else, if you are looking at any word problem, use this approach, the blank approach, to solve it like I did. And even after that, if there is a problem, then you have a reason to bother me. I mean, you have all the reasons to bother me whenever it needed. But yeah, I'm saying rely on yourself a little more. Use this technique and see if this is helping, because it's all about getting used to this approach, okay? Once you get used to it, then you will start enjoying it actually. Yeah? Make sense? Everybody? Yeah? Alright. So, how much time do we have? We have 12 more minutes. And we'll use that time to... What else? Sing a song, do some drama,
Dance.
do somersault here in the classroom. No. Okay, so stop it there. So it's a clear message. When I'm talking, only I have to talk. When I need you guys to talk, I will give you a chance. So don't stop in between. Okay. All right. So in next 12 minutes, what we'll do is we will touch upon the basic concepts of probability.
Wait, that's our next subject?
Next topic. Yeah. When I'm talking, you have to use your ears to hear it. If you use your mouth, you'll not be able to hear it. Yep. All right. I know some of those examples are very bad examples, but I'm just trying to help you relate math with science. Little bit of science.
Velocity.
Okay. Got it. So, probability is what we want to learn. And before we try venturing into the complexities of probability, do we understand in theory what is probability? As a normal human being, the question is for people on the screen. I'll come to you guys. So, tell me, if you assume your teacher to be a 5-year-old toddler or 4-year-old toddler, if you have to explain me what is probability, how would you explain that to me? Anybody? I'm reducing 45 years from my age to behave like a toddler. Yes, Vishal.
The chances of something happening and the chance of something not happening.
Okay, that's a good example. Yeah, Praneeth, what would be your definition or attempt to teach me?
I was about to say that.
Same as Vishal.
The chance, basically, the
Acha,
chance.
yeah.
Or the, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Thanu.
Lucky, like luckiness.
Okay.
Lucky.
How lucky you are. Okay. That is another. And this diversity is good. This is another definition. When I get diversity in the answers, that gets me worried. Okay. Let's look at what is Dikshita's response to this. How she is trying to treat me like a toddler. Yes, Dikshita. Guess. Maybe, yeah. I mean, you're still trying to be different from others, and that is not wrong. Yeah, okay.
So probability is like a fractional chance that can actually be with 50-50 if you have
50. I'm a 4-year-old toddler. How would I know 50-50? You have to consider my age also. How you are teaching me. If you say, okay, this is something related to neurophysics to a 4-year toddler, that guy will be ready to commit suicide immediately. Yeah?
The chance of something just a chance.
Chance, okay.
It's a chance of happening if you gamble or not.
A gamble also adds. So, this is where you have to stop.
There's a 50-50 chance.
So, I'm a 4-year-old toddler, I would not know what is 50-50.
What do you know gambling?
My gambling also I would not know. Chance is what I would understand. There is a chance. Alright. So, okay, now the teacher starts. So basically, as you guys mentioned, probability is nothing but a possibility of something happening or a chance or something maybe related to luck or depending on how it goes, right? So now, simple thing, all of you who will watch whichever sports, you will see most of the time people do toss a coin to figure out who goes first for doing certain things.
Cricket.
Yeah, whichever game.
Basketball. They don't do that.
They do a jump.
Are we here to talk about basketball? Or are we talking about the toss?
Toss.
Toss. Let's talk about toss. So when we are talking about tossing a coin, nobody in the world knows whether it's going to be a head or a tail. Both are, you can get a head or you can get a tail, depending on how your day is, right? I mean, there has been times when people have lost into the World Cup finals of different games just because it was not their day with the toss. They lost the toss. The opponent got got to call the shots, and then the result was something known to them.
Argentina was lucky.
So, okay. Take a deep breath. Calm yourself down. Alright. So, So what it means is there are events, there are possibilities, there are chances of something happening or not happening which you cannot predict. And that is how it is supposed to be. If people start predicting with more accuracy, you can imagine how much manipulation will happen in games. Yep. So that is the crux of probability, where you can just predict a chance. You can just assume something or the likelihood of something happening. Everybody goes with the hope that okay, it will turn my way, it goes the other way. If any of you have had any of the have any of the background with respect to Indian mythology, Mahabharata and Ramayana. Mahabharata, the Pandavas lost their whole kingdom to luck,
Gamble.
doing gambling. Yep.
Esau is
Yeah, I see I see Sanvi. So basically, this is not an American football stadium where people will go crazy when a concept is explained. I'm not doing any touchdown right now, okay, where you have to start jumping, okay, or start whistling. So, control.
Well, you can dance.
Okay. Yeah, dance class, we'll have dance class, and we'll have, I'm planning to start a class which is called How to Tame the Kids.
How to train a happy
How to tame the kids.
And you had to train
The
a
Indian
happy
way.
kid.
Anyways. Okay, so stop it there. So, come. We have 5 more minutes. Let's use it productively. So, in summary, probability is a likelihood, a chance, or possibility of something happening. Now, let's look at one example, and then we'll disperse for today, and we'll probably continue with this discussion in the class tomorrow. If I have a coin that I toss, let's say I'm the captain of one of the cricket team or a football team or whichever team, and I go for the toss to figure out whether I'm going to go first or my opponent will go first, and I call heads. When the coin was tossed, I call heads. Will I get a head? Maybe. Will I get a tail? Maybe. I don't know. So if you have one coin that you're tossing, you can get a head or you can get a tail. Chance of head coming is 1 out of 2. So basically there are two possibilities, head or a tail. Chance of head coming is 1 out of 2. Chance of tail also coming is 1 out of 2. And we convert that, this 1 by 2, mathematically you can always say half a chance, 0.5 chance is for head, 0.5 chance is for tail. Or you can make it more interesting, cryptic, confusing and say okay, 0.5 is equal to 50%. So when you toss a coin, whether you will get a head or a tail is 50%. So that is where some of you were saying 50-50. I was not able to understand because I was behaving like a 4-year-old toddler. Now since I have transformed to a teacher, I can relate, I can say the same thing.
So you said head and tails, right? What if it like
So now don't run. There is no race happening. You don't have to cross your teacher and go ahead of the teacher.
what if it lands and it hits the circle for like the circumference?
That is where both the teams get kicked out. If you are the captain of the team, you get a bye. The other team also gets a bye. None of them win the match. Yeah.
What if it's like one of those movies where they have a double-headed coin?
So that only happened in a movie called Sole. Watch it one more time. You will get to know what happened there.
What happened?
What the movie?
So basically they took the
So, alright. So, this is just a prelude for probability. Okay, we have not done anything with probability. We just understood or tried relating to real life scenario of tossing a coin. Imagine what would happen if you toss the coin twice. You can get a head in the first go and head in the second go also. You can get head in the first go, you can get a tail in the second go. You can get a tail in the first go, tail in the second go also. You can get a tail in the first go, head in the second go. So when we are tossing the coin 2 times, you can get one of the 4 options. Now if somebody says, what is the possibility of, so now you have 4 options. what is the probability of getting a head and tail in the first and second option? So head and tail here. Head in the first go, second tail in the. So when you're tossing two coins, when you're tossing coins 2 times, the possibility of getting a head in the first go and tail in the second go is 1 out of 4 options.
So we 3 are.
This is not a debate. First you understand this. Did you understand this part? Okay, so keep it there. When there's a thing to be asked, when we go into deeper concepts, we'll talk about it. But don't rush. You're not going to finish the class ahead of me. We'll finish it together. So keep it there. Yeah? Okay. So we learned the basics of probability. We just touched the tip of the iceberg. Okay. We have a lot to follow. We have a lot to go into. Don't rush. Don't worry about it. We'll actually do a touchdown. We'll go deeper into it and talk more about probability in the next class. Okay. So, a summary before we disperse. What did we do today? We learned some of the basic approach for solving a word problem, where your teacher just wasted your time, did not teach you anything new. We just learned the basic approach. We just practiced it. Okay, and then we started talking about some of the basic concepts of probability. So we have just started. We'll talk more about it in the coming classes. And as I keep telling you guys, if there's any concept that you would want me to teach ahead of time, please talk to daddy, mommy, whoever is there in the WhatsApp group, and send me the name of the topics before the class so that I can pick it up accordingly. Like Prince asked me to solve few questions, and that gave all of us the chance to practice those, right? So likewise, when you guys want to touch upon certain topic, please feel free to reach out to me and let me know in advance so that we can learn it and we can practice in the class so that it becomes beneficial for all of us. Alright?